Hey, what is up guys, Digi here, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about Warlock abilities and everything. And this is actually going up on a Thursday, I believe it'll go up, which is actually a few days after Warlock subclasses have just been changed. But these are just some highlights and stuff that I got with my Warlock with his abilities, because Warlock abilities are really good in the Crucible. Now it's mostly the Sunsinger that reigns havoc in the Crucible, but Nothing Manacle grenades with the Voidwalker can also cause quite a ruckus in the Crucible. So you don't want to be messing with them, and they're Nothing Manacle grenades. But Scorch is just so good. Like, look at that. You can just easily take out enemies with Scorch, and Firebolt grenades chain into multiple enemies, and it does half health each, where I can easily clean them up with my gun. And I was proud of that clip you saw in the very beginning where I destroyed that crate, the exploding crate, and got a double kill with it. I thought that was pretty cool, so I just threw that in there. But Scorch gives you an overshield. And as we all know, Warlock melees are extremely long distance, and they are extremely fast, especially if you use something like Claws of Amakara, which increases your melee attack speed. So you can strike really fast, and you can strike from really far away. And Warlock, just their base melee is really good compared to other subclasses. But when you have something like Scorch, where you can get an overshield with it too, you can even use it as a shotgun. Like, you could run, like normally with a scout, you would run a shotgun, right, to counter enemies at close up, but you don't need this with a Warlock just because of its abilities. And then, once again, you can run double grenades and double melees with the Warlock, so you can just get all the abilities. And this is just really good, guys. Now, I don't main a Warlock, but whenever I do use my Warlock, I find myself always wanting more strength and discipline and even more intellect, even though the supers, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They can be certainly useful. They're not as good as Hunter supers in PvP, and I main a Hunter, so I'm used to getting, you know, those 3-4 kills a super with either like Golden Gun or Arc Blade. Although Nova Bomb, like right here, can be really useful to clear off a flag and stuff like that. And the Nothing Manacles, like I said earlier, are a beast in the Crucible. Even though they did get nerfed when Taken King came out, Nothing Manacle scatter grenades are still a beast. You can throw them around corners and stuff like that. And Firebolts, even though they have just been nerfed by the time this video goes up, they are still really good. They still burn enemies a lot. They still chain pretty far. And honestly, they're still really good. And Scorch is really good too. You can come up behind. You can counter shotguns with it. You get an overshield. So you can just live longer and longer. So you guys probably already know this, that Warlocks are OP. But I'm just like, you know, ranting on, just talking about how Warlocks are really good, and I think they could change them a little bit more. Maybe give the overshield you get from Scorch like less of an overshield, because I honestly don't think you need that much extra health from a melee. That's really good, because you can already do it from really far away, and it already starts to burn your enemies. Just when you get the melee and you get an overshield, it's just like more icing on top of a cake. It makes you even more powerful. And Firebolt grenades, they seriously just need to reduce the area it can chain to, but they should still keep everything else, how much it burns, how much damage it does. But I think if they just reduce the amount of area it like chain to, or the area of effect of the grenade, that would make it a lot better. So those are the ways I think they can change Warlocks in the Crucible, make them a little less OP. And of course, Hunters do need a little bit more balancing too, even with the update. So guys, that's just about the video. I just wanted to talk about Warlock abilities and how good they are, and especially see Claws of Amakara Radiance right there. 2 one-hit melees, that's really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you like Destiny, The Division, Call of Duty, CSGO, Overwatch, any of those games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. This has been Digi. Peace.